I'm here with Tim Dahl, locals legend, who just got back from YCS Orlando. How'd your tournament go?
I lost the last round of day 2 to Jesse Cotton, like a clown.
It was a written feature match, too.
Yeah. In the previous round, I played the world champion, Ruben. I forget his last name, but so it was a tough day, too. And I beat him, but I lost the last round, and I think I finished like 90th.
Yeah, this man's day 2 was Jesse Cotton, Ruben, deck check into X3 the last round. And he beat Ruben, so.
Yeah. So finishing X3 is very unfortunate, but I think this list is really cool, and it's unique from all the other Mitsurugi ryzeal decks, so I wanted to show it off. So getting on into the deck, there's 2 ice. The main reason is because of there's another card in the deck. Otherwise, I would have just played 1. But it's like a fine starter too. It's not that bad. 3X is the best starter in the deck. It's broken. And then these one-of guys, these are terrible. And then triple bonfire just adds X basically. And then the ryzeal cross. Then for the Mitsurugi guys, 3 Saji, 1 of this guy, and then only 2 of the ritual monster. I didn't play Futsu because I don't think you really need it. Because like most of the time, you have to set up with at least like both of these guys in the trap, so you're always gonna get the Raigeki effect anyways, and it doesn't really like hinder too much. Like I think it came up once the entire weekend where like I wanted the Futsu, and I still won the game that it came up. And then I played 3 of each of the spells because you have to. This one's really broken. I really like it a lot. And I played the trap in the main too. Moving forward, I might not main deck this. I don't think you really need to. It's like decent. It's just a brick when you go second. And I played the nadir stuff. Nobody else played these cards, but I thought they were really good. Like there were a few times where like I played through 3 hand traps because of this, and then like anytime I got full walls and I had this, I still was able to do like Mitsurugi stuff, and that's like a good enough end board most of the time into every deck. And then for non-engine, 2 talents. This card was really good. I really liked it. Thrust. I don't think this card's that good, but it's not that bad. 3 metal Turnus. This card's really good because there's a lot of good targets. It's like also why you play the second ice. Because you know, like when they normal summon ice and like Fiendsmith ryzeal, Middle Turnus is just another solemn strike. There's like a lot of good targets with this in the ryzeal matchup, and there's like other weird ones too. Like it's activatable against Malice, like for aggregator as well. And then for the hand traps, 3 full wallows, 3 ash, 3 imperm. The idea is that like these 9 stop duo drive from happening, and then when duo drive is being stopped from happening, and that means dweller is usually not a part of like everything else on top of it. So like if you stop duo drive, like it's not like they're gonna end on dweller, detonator, cross, because those are the games you actually lose, and there's nothing you can do. But like when you have these, like if they're making dweller pass, your ryzeal stuff is like good enough. I feel like a lot of the time. And yeah, or if you're like they don't know you're on this deck, it's like broken because they'll just end on detonator, and detonator doesn't do anything. Then for the extra deck, these guys, I didn't really summon this guy very much. Like there were like 3 or 4 matches I didn't even summon this guy. This card has summoned a lot though. It's really good.
Yeah, your turn 1 combo, you're sending detonator off X.
Yeah, because the second one will never come up really. Like it's so rare for it to actually like be needed. And then I only played 1 Fairlimbs. I think this is all you need. There's so many ways to loop it with like twins. Like it is a problem if this gets like bestialed, but it doesn't really matter enough for it to like come up. Dweller. This card is insane. I summon this almost every game. I really like this card a lot. It's insane. Exciton. This card will never resolve, but when it does, it's cool. But it's like fine. It's also a metal Turnus target too, because you actually get to hit Fiendsmith stuff with this thing, so it's not that bad. Shark Drake. This is also a metal Turnus target for the DDD Wave King, because like you can metal Turnus the Wave King, and then that way when you like summon X from hand or deck or whatever, you actually get the effect of search, because it's not like you're summoning like a DDD and then locking yourself out of searching with X. So it was like the best target you could play. Then the 1-of Typhon, it's really fine. The problem is you lock yourself out a lot of the time. But like when it actually does come up, it's not that bad. Then for the stuff you send off the X, that's 2 twins or 1 aggregator. These cards are insane. This card is also really cool in this deck because nadir servant. So like you can send it off a nadir or Maximus, and it just gets you to like have infinite grind game. Then for the nadir targets, it's these 4. The only one that was bad for me was Entis. It just didn't really come up like ever. These 3 were really good though, and I was attaching these like in the grind game onto detonators. So like you just get it's like a ryzeal. It's really good. I really like them. They're also cool too with ultimate slayer on the side. Like you can hit everything with these. Then on to the side deck. I played the 6 chummies. I only drew this guy once, but I won when I drew it, so it was really good.
What matchups do you side in Meowlis against?
I only sided in for Malice. I didn't put it in against like Mitsurugi ryzeal or anything like that. I just thought it was only like guaranteed to be broken into Malice, which is like probably your worst matchup. So. Then 3 Lancia, still for Malice. It's also good against Kristron too, but I didn't play any. So. And Ultimate Slayer, this card's broken. I really like this card. And then 3 strikes, and that's really it. There's not really much to say about the side deck. I think this is like the same as like everybody else's deck. Yeah, that's really it.
Cool. Thank you for the profile. Any shoutouts?
Shouts to Paul. He built the deck and let me borrow a bunch of cards. Shouts to the people I stayed with, and shouts to my parents.
Nice. Peace.